you want to know how I feel about the Leafs and the Bruins? I hate them. I hate them. I said it yesterday. Watching these two teams play is like watching Osama bin Laden and Saddam Hussein in an octagon. And yeah, I might respect Saddam a little more than Osama. Sorry, Leafs fans, but still. I'm going to try and be as neutral as I possibly can and break down this game. So here we go. Jeremy Swayman gets the start for the Bruins, Elias Samsonov for the Maple Leafs, and look what we got here. It's Brad Marchand, who appears to be working on his tongue game right before puck drop. I like it. Max Domi, on the other hand, not a big fan of Brad Marchand and his tongue. Boom. Cross-check. Boom. That's two cross-checks. Gets him with a slash. And finally, the ref's got to step in and have a little pep talk, okay? Reads Domi his Miranda rights or whatever. And finally, the puck is dropped, and this game is underway. The Maple Leafs look angry. Bertuzzi's out here crashing and banging. Domi friggin' breaks his stick off over Marchand's back. Wow. Their plan appears to be going all fine and dandy right up until we get a little malfunction at the junction here. Joe Edmondson steps up on Pat Maroon, and instead of going back to support his defenseman, Ryan Reeves goes for a hit. Oh my God. Which gives the Bruins a 2-on-1 when they didn't even have a shot at this point. Boquist makes a nice little pass across to Beecher and scores. Man, Ryan, that was pretty dumb. And you know what it does? It wakes everybody up on the Bruins bench. They get quite a few more scoring opportunities during the first period, a couple of posts. Ooh, there's Pat Maroon tossing Liljegren right into the bee's nest on the Bruins bench. Just a rough 20 minutes of playoff hockey. I enjoyed it. It seemed like Max Domi was very involved. We're going to talk about that a little more later. Look at Austin Matthews. Didn't that look funny? It looked like he grabbed two people by mistake and then realized that he was the hostage. Somebody help me, please. Now we're going to move on to the second period, where the Leafs start on a power play. Once again, I felt like they came out looking pretty good. Austin Matthews, who's a 69 goal scorer, misses one that maybe even I could have scored. It sucks for him. And just like we've seen before, going back the other way, Jake DeBrusk is going to tee up Brandon Carlo, and he fires a bomb that gets past Samsonov. That's going to put the Bruins up by 2, which might not sound like a whole lot, but the Leafs, they're in a hole, okay? And they continue to dig themselves in this hole. Now they're going to run into some penalty trouble. Austin's going to get his stick right up into McAvoy's little squirrel cheeks right here. Look at that. He gets a 2-minute minor. And on that power play, well-known Leaf killer Jake DeBrusk beats Elias Samsonov from pretty much the exact same spot as Brandon Carlo. Look at that. It's deja vu. And look, it's no secret. At this point in the game, the Leafs could have really used a spark. Anything to claw themselves back into the game. But instead of scoring a goal or, maybe throwing a big hit or something, no. Max Domi takes a really dumb penalty. He's going to chop Brad Marchand right in the wrist area. Now, Domi doesn't like to call it off, but just get in the box, man. Look at it. He gets him. I feel like it was the right call. I don't know what he's complaining about, but he looks like a complete idiot. Talk about putting your team in a terrible position. Jake DeBrusk is going to score one more time to put the Bruins up by 4. Compliments of the whack. And if I'm Sheldon Keefe, I'm giving Max Domi an absolute earful during the second intermission. Let me tell you something. There's two kinds of tough in the NHL. Guys who are tough and guys who act tough. And the guys that act tough, more often than not, they're just going to take stupid penalties from preying on the weak, okay? Yeah, Brad Marchand is a rat, but holy crap, man. This guy knows exactly what he's doing. Last night, he took Domi for a walk the entire game. The Toronto Maple Leafs tried very hard to battle back during the third period. David Kampf got on the board pretty early, actually. It looked like they were building some momentum. But Jeremy Swayman was just too much, okay? He was really good. Trent Frederick pots an empty netter, and your final score is 5-1. Now, first up, if you're a Leafs fan, calm down. Calm down, okay? I know you don't really have the greatest track record, but still, it's just one game. And here's what I thought went wrong. Number 1, goaltending. Not only did Samsonov allow 4 goals last night, but he heard the post ringing so many times last night that the guy's probably got cotton balls stuffed in his ears this morning. Number 2, discipline. This moron right here leading the way. In fact, he's lucky that he didn't get into even more trouble, especially for what he did to McAvoy. But listen up, you're not going to win a series if you're just going to keep giving the Bruins layups, okay? You're not. And finally, where was Mr. 69? Where was Mitch, Tavares, Bieber? I didn't notice any of these guys last night. Ryan Reeves. Yeah, Ryan Reeves has more playoff points than your core four after game one. Unacceptable. But I guess that's gonna do it, okay? Saddam over here might look a little rough after taking game one, but he's got it in the bank. You can let me know your thoughts on this one down in the comment section. Please don't forget to treat that like button like crap before you leave here. And hey, I'll see you next time.